A pleasant good morning or good afternoon, Chicago Cub baseball YouTube fans. I hope you are all having a great start to your Sunday, whether it is a Sunday morning or a Sunday afternoon. By the way, guys, happy beloved Sunday. I am, even though it is the last day of the weekend, it is still technically the weekend, so hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I know that today's Chicago Cub game is not televised on Marquee Sports Network, but today's Chicago Cub baseball game is televised on MLB TV, and I will get back to that in just a little bit. I wasn't planning on doing a pregame show today for the game, since, it wasn't on Marquee, but I thought I would do it anyway. So if you let me know if you guys enjoy pregame shows and all of that. But let's get into it, guys. It is day 3 and game 3 of 2026 spring training for the Chicago Cubbies, and it is their first away game in spring training of 2026. They will be at Scottsdale Stadium to play the San Francisco Giants. So without further ado, let's get into the pregame show. It feels great to be alive. Okay, guys, so welcome to the Sunday pregame show for Game 3 of spring training for Chicago Cub baseball, guys. Like I said a few moments ago, later today, it will be the first away game in spring training for the Chicago Cubs. They will be at Scottsdale Stadium in Scottsdale, Arizona, the spring training home of the San Francisco Giants. And speaking of those San Francisco Giants, they have a new manager in Tony Vitello. He was the former head coach of the University of Tennessee Volunteers. He was the head baseball coach over there. He is one of the most successful college baseball coaches in recent history, guys. And over the offseason, the San Francisco Giants made him the new manager. And speaking of Tony Vitello, he got his very first win as a San Francisco Giant manager yesterday in spring training at Peoria Stadium in Peoria, Arizona, against the Seattle Mariners. So congratulations to Mr. Vitello on that. But yeah, guys, like I said, it is game 3 of spring training for the Chicago Cubs. It is game 2 of spring training for the San Francisco Giants. Heading into this afternoon's game, the Cubs have yet to get a win in spring training. They're 0-2 in spring training play, and the Giants are just a perfect 1-0. So the only question remains for the Chicago Cubs: will the third time be the charm? Lost their first 2 games in spring training. Will today's game, the third game, be the charm and get the Cubs their first win of 2026 Cactus League play, guys? Pitching matchup, guys, it will be Colin Lee, the right-handed pitcher, going for the Chicago Cubs. And for the San Francisco Giants, it will be the left-handed veteran Robbie Ray. So a pretty good pitching matchup indeed, guys. Let's just talk about a little thing you guys got to know. Number one, let's talk about where this game is going to be played at. Scottsdale Stadium, spring training home of the San Francisco Giants. It is currently the oldest stadium in the Cactus League. Scottsdale Stadium is the current oldest stadium in the Cactus League in Arizona for MLB spring training. It is entering, boy, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it is entering year number 45 as a spring training stadium for MLB baseball. So again, guys, it's the oldest stadium, but when you are outside that stadium and you are inside that stadium, you literally feel like you are at Oracle Park in San Francisco. They do an amazing job making that ballpark feel like you are literally at Oracle Park in San Francisco, California, guys. And it's one of the biggest outfield in also the Cactus League as well. And, that brings it up because the one thing we really noticed in the first 2 days of spring training, at least for these Chicago Cubs, is the Arizona sun. I said it yesterday on the postgame show, guys. I think it was the pregame or the postgame, but the Arizona sun or the Cactus League sun is brutal. I mean, pure brutal. And so, we saw PCA have a tough time with it yesterday, but the Florida, the sun in the Grapefruit League and then the sun in the Cactus League are two totally, completely different things. And, hopefully that won't be much as play in today's game, but you never know. So why don't we get into the starting lineup for the Chicago Cubs? So, all right, guys. So leading it off will be Matt Shaw. He will be at second base. He was in right field yesterday. And, hey, I mean, it was his first time playing right field in a long time. And I thought he handled it pretty well. But Matt Shaw will bat leadoff for the second day in a row for the Cubbies. But this time, he will be at second base. Batting second at third base will be Alex Bregman. Yes, Mr. Bregman, the newest addition to the Cubbies. He's back with the Cubs in the lineup this afternoon. Batting third in center field, Seiya Suzuki. Batting fourth and catching will be Miguel Amaya. Batting fifth in right field will be Chad McCormick. McCormick played in the spring training home opener for the Cubbies in left field. He is in right field today. Batting sixth in left field will be Dylan Carlson. Carlson was in right field in the home opener for the Cubbies. He is in left field this afternoon. Batting seventh, DHing will be Justin Dean. Dean played yesterday for the Cubs in left field. He will be the DH this afternoon. Batting eighth at shortstop will be Scott Kingery. Kingery's been playing, I believe, he played the home opener for the Cubbies. He's back in. And then batting ninth at first base will be Owen Miller. And Owen Miller, guys, is getting his first start for the Cubbies in Cactus League. He played in the Cactus League home opener, but he came off the bench. He will be starting at first base. And then you got Colin Ray on the mound. So that is your Sunday afternoon starting lineup for the Chicago Cubs, guys. A couple big leaguers in that lineup. Obviously, some names you got to know. So it'll be pretty good, guys. And so again, guys, that is, I have the San Francisco Giants starting lineup, but I'm not going to tell you guys it. I'm not. So, but there you guys go. Again, even though Cub Nation wants to see a fly the W, at this point in spring training, it's more about safety. It's not. It's really not about getting that W. It's about just getting ready and all that. But it really is not like the I mean, you guys, you have players on the team that are fighting for a spot on the opening day roster, and then just like Jim DeShay said, then you guys got players who are just going through the flow. They already know they are going to make the opening day roster. So, but that, ladies and gentlemen, right there is the starting lineup. Again, it is the third game today for the Chicago Cubs in spring training. It is only game number 2 for the San Francisco Giants, but today will be the home opener in Cactus League play for the Giants. They were on the road at the Mariners in Peoria yesterday. They did get that win, so they are entering today at 1-0. And then the Cubs, they're still looking for their very first win in Cactus League play. But you know what? I mean, like I said, today's starting lineup for the Chicago Cubs, we got a lot of guys in that lineup that are new to the Cubbies, okay? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 6. 6 out of the 9 men in today's Cubs lineup are actually new to the Cubs organization. That is crazy. I'm not counting, like, I'm talking about the batting lineup. 6 out of 9. So that's really cool to see as well. But there you guys go, and all that. But, you know, I was going to give you guys the lineup for the Giants, but I'm not going to do that. So, all right, Cub Nation, that's literally all I have for you guys on the Sunday pregame show of Cubs baseball with Right Tonight. I was wearing my World Series Cubs ring. Maybe that will bring a little good luck for the Cubbies today and get them a W. But we'll have to wait and find out and see. But like I said before, the game this afternoon for the Cubs and Giants, it is televised. It is on the Giants broadcast and not the Cubbies. So it will be televised on MLB TV, just in case any of you guys were wondering. So I will be watching the game, and then we will have a post-game show after the game, guys. So again, I wasn't planning on doing a pregame show today, but I'm like, you know, I mean, I might as well, right? Might as well. But so let me know if you guys want to continue to seeing pregame shows and all that. But we will definitely have a postgame show later today after the game, definitely. So hold on, I think somebody wants to say hi to you guys, Rocky. So you guys know, sorry, you guys know Rocky. Yeah, you know him. I think Rocky wanted to come on the pregame show real quick. And we got Wrigley. I know you guys want to see Wrigley. Yeah. Come here, Wrigley. I think everybody wants to see you. So if you guys are new to the channel or you haven't watched, so this is Wrigley. I know. We named him after Wrigley Field, so yeah. But I think Wrigley wouldn't mind, right? I mean, yeah, I didn't think he'll mind. Yeah. But you have okay, yeah, okay. Well, they came on to say hi, so hopefully you enjoyed their little presence and all that. But yeah, guys, there you guys go. Let me know what you guys thought of the Cubs starting lineup for Game 3. It's kind of funny, you know, it's Game 3 for the Cubs, but it's only Game 2 for the Giants, you know. So it's like the Giants right now, they're technically 2 games behind the Cubbies in games, but they're ahead in the standings because the Giants are 1-0 and the Cubs are 0-2. So funny how that works, but there you guys have it. But yeah, I would like to know what you guys thought of the starting lineup and all that. Of course, we get to see Bregman back in. Suzuki back in. And I mean, like, a lot of the guys in today's game actually started on Friday, you know. Of course, we're seeing a couple guys that played yesterday or played the past 2 games, but we're still getting to see that, like, familiarity. So, but other than that, you guys all know what to do. Drop a like down below. If you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys right after the game back here for the post-game show. Oh, as always, go Cubs go. If you're going to watch the game, enjoy the game.